All right, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials. And in this video, I'm going to be continuing my coverage of the Jaeger onboarding event, part 2 here on the psychosurgery difficulty. We are on trial number 6 for this event, which is Deface the Futtermans. Should be a pretty fun one. I feel like we don't get this one too often in the weeklies and stuff, and it is a little bit of a divisive trial. Apparently, some people really don't like getting juked by those dang Futterman targets, but we should hopefully have an okay time with it here. Of course, the main feature of this event is the Jaeger variator, meaning she will be out the entire trial for the most part, so definitely gonna be on the lookout for her. Although again, don't think it'll be too bad in this one. You can actually lose her in the first section completely with the crawl space there, but additionally you're kind of frantically running about for the most part in this trial trying to get those targets, so she won't have too much time to sneak up on you. Increased threat 2, unreliable doors, limit items, psychosurgery are those remaining variators. I'm going with xray once again here, you guys. Noise reduction, evasive maneuver, and incognito as the loadout. And yeah, I think, you know, sometimes those targets are a little bit pesky and can evade your sight, so that it can be nice maybe to have xray to help with that. We've got our set of things, and wow, you're a tricky little bugger, are you? Okay. One weird thing about this trial is that this target is always here, and it's the only other, or actually it's not, actually in my experience that what I was about to just say would have been a falsehood. Okay, Henrietta's right there, there's a jumper under the desk, there's a giant right there, this is awkward. I think we just use evasive here. Wow, she looks so crazy with xray. Damn it, we still got... Sure. Alright, we're going to try that again. Evasive maneuver has betrayed us in brutal fashion. Honestly, smash wouldn't be too bad on this trial, now that I'm thinking of it, and if I end up running it back again, I might have to switch to that. Yeah, it kind of just allowed Henrietta to hold me in place and kind of line me up for the Wolverine guy to smack me, and then she followed up with a combo hit and killed me, so kind of brutal. Let's see if this helps at all. Honestly, I don't know if it will. I can't tell. Will it even highlight the targets, or am I just getting crazy unlucky with where they're spawning? There's Henrietta. I wasn't really listening for them. I mean, there could be one in the corner over here. I mean, how would I not have seen at least one over there? I guess could be in the dark area and in the corner? If there's not one here in the corner, I'm going to be worried. Okay, there is. And then there could be one like... Ooh, nice. I always forget about posters now. Yeah, there is one here as well. Okay, fair enough. Can't blame xray, just blame the RNG. Well, that's got us through this first section, which is a bit annoying because it's in the light, of course, but the final section, or the one before the final section, I guess, is more annoying at the end of the day. Nice start there. Of course, we want to follow the wire to get the diner open. That gives us access to more hearts. Fortunately, we got this really annoying setup with the battery at the end of this long straightaway. Ooh, this is awkward. Okay, we're good, we're good. We were quick enough, I think, to just barely squeak past Henrietta there. Woohoo! You gotta be quick. And as I was mentioning on that one that's always there at the front, this one I've never not had. I'm pretty sure this one is a guarantee as well, as I miss 3 solid throws in a row. Although I was kind of panicking about getting snuck up on. Let me just close that and grab this poster if you don't mind, Mama. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. I would say that I can't remember ever not having that one for whatever reason. That one seems to always spawn. That's the only other one that I can remember that always spawns in my experience. But as always, I've been wrong before. There we go, and here's our last one for this section. Boom. Make sure we load back up on hearts before we head into the final normal section. And then we're at the exit rush portion, which is always anxiety-inducing, especially in escalation. But yeah, let's see how we can do. We have xray back. Let's see if it does anything for us. There's a pouncer in there. There's one of the targets. Okay, we can see 2 of the targets. You know, this one I would have had no trouble seeing on my own. I'll be frank with you about that. But still, and I mean, I didn't see one in the side closet there. Should we completely write it off as being empty? Maybe not, but maybe so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can trust the X-ray. I thought this one was going to be on that thing, but it is on the truck. It did look a little bit high, so that makes some sense. I would assume the remainder are over here, and there's one here, and then probably one in the closet on this side. I just call this the closet. It's not really a closet. But you know how it is. We would really hope to get a brick or something to throw within here, and we do. Oh, that just cuts deep, doesn't it? Oh my god. Well, I tried and I failed miserably. The lesson is never try, guys. Alright, we're gonna have to go all the way back and get some more hearts, I guess. Because X-ray is not going to be hooking us up with any invisible bottles or anything. So I'm going to miss Bozo. You stupid idiot. Oh, glass horribly placed. Although I do feel like whenever I start talking shit like that, I get my comeuppance alarmingly quickly. So I should probably stop doing that. But I mean, still, how did he not hit me there, guys? And I'm probably going to get just completely leveled by Mama or something. A little bit afraid of Henrietta here. Just going to be right around this corner. Can use these counters. Although they nerfed, like, jumping over at the same time as the enemy, these counters are obviously plenty wide enough to not jump right into the enemy, and that avoids that change. Although it still is not even the worst thing in the world if you do get stumbled by an enemy in that aspect. That's a different discussion, I would say. Let's use our X-ray to see where that guy went. Okay, he was right in front of us, but let's at least get our stuff back with that, and then I think we can just run past him, yeah. Totally wouldn't have done that without the power of X-ray, guys. Honestly, I shouldn't have used it right there, because the most useful part for it will be here at the ending, where you're actually worried about the speed of things, but, you know, I'm not the smartest guy out there. It is what it is. We'll leave this adrenaline here. I don't like using adrenaline during this because it distorts your audio. It can make it hard to hear the things sometimes. Yeah, of course, here at the ending, you got 3 targets you gotta hit, but the shuttle is already here. So you only got 3 minutes before you start taking damage over time, and eventually you will just die, and that's it. You're toast. But the good thing about these targets, of course, is they don't juke. A lot of the time there's one in this room, I find. Maybe that's one of those guaranteed ones that I just don't know is guaranteed yet, but maybe. I feel like not. Here's one right here. They just move back and forth. And there's the last one, so it's just that Oh! Why did I think it was on the way out like that? I'm such an idiot. Henrietta's going to be right there, but we do have plenty of time. I guess I'll wait her out on the stairs. It's kind of annoying. But we don't have much other choice, especially given what happened on Stash the Contraband. It seems if you're on stairs, she's not going to be going for any grabby hands. She's just going to wall up you. So yeah, my aim notwithstanding, I do quite enjoy this trial. It's kind of fun. I don't think it'll ever not be fun to just throw hearts at targets. Like, I really like the new trials ending for that. It's just an enjoyable thing to do. Gooseberry coming out there. I love how you can see her little hand like this. And here's part of the reason I was using X-ray at all, guys. We got our weekly therapy, or our weekly task done for using X-ray. We can use this adrenaline as well. The bricks should be good enough to get us to the end as I sprint over the glass. Wow, we're asleep at the wheel today, are we? Didn't even need the bricks, and there you go. So yeah, quite like that trial, honestly. It's a good time hitting those things. It's just really annoying when you end up with limited inventory of some sort and you can't carry a decent amount of throwables. But that is it. A+, 7 minutes, 33 seconds. Deface the Futtermans Jaeger onboarding psychosurgery here. Unfortunate first attempt there, but we managed to get it done. Triggered 2 sound traps was my only demerit. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the other one was the unlucky glass placement, but the second one I just sprinted over on my own. Well, due to my own decision making, at least. Not sure how I wanted to phrase that exactly, but yeah, that's it. Don't forget, by the way, to smash the like button. I keep forgetting because I'm so in autopilot escalation mode. But don't forget, subscribe as well. Of course, we're going to be coming out with tons of more Outlast Trials content as the season continues. And yeah, I want to say refused. That's rude. Okay, sure. Thanks to all my channel members whose names are going to be popping up on the screen here. Special thanks to those in the Reborn Reagent here and above, Mr. Crypt, Laura 3 of a Kind, and Serkan Ergun. Thank you guys so much for your generous support. Do check out the join button down below the video if you'd like to support the channel. And I'll see you guys for the next one, which should be Prefer the Futterman. Peace out.